sir, we specialize in sparkling wine. We only make sparkling wines and nothing else. Rio, some of you have gone upstairs and tasted Rio. That's our entry-level brand, and Casablanca is our premium brand. So just as Champagne is a region in France, and the sparkling wine that comes from Champagne region is called Champagne. Similarly, Prosecco is a region in Italy, and the sparkling wine that they make, which comes from that region, is called Prosecco. Now, Prosecco is not so famous, it's not like Champagne, but it's getting pretty popular now. And the style of Prosecco is very, it's very friendly towards our Indian palate. I'll tell you why. For one, it's slightly sweeter, and we like our drink sweet, generally. You know. Secondly, it's not very high, it's not high in acid, not very high in acid. Now, Champagne can be very high in acid. I've seen many people going and having a sip of champagne saying, "Arey, ye to bahut khatta hai." But you won't have that thing with Prosecco. And the third thing is it's a lovely fruity drink. It's full of fruit, aroma. So that's Prosecco. Now cut to what we do. So Casablanca is India's first Prosecco style wine. So we get our inspiration from Prosecco and we try to make our wines like the Prosecco sparkling wine. Another thing about Prosecco is it's not as expensive as Champagne. Champagne can be pretty expensive. Prosecco is much more affordable. And similarly, Casablanca is more affordable than the other Indian brutes, what you call brut style wines in the market. So let's start by popping open a bottle. Okay, now there's this way to open a champagne bottle. I hope I do it right. I get it wrong many times. The waiters do it all the time really well.
No pressure.
The idea is yes, try to open it without a pop. Be very careful by opening your bottle, and you can, if you do this, it'll fly off. If I keep my fingers at the same level as the cork, so I kind of hold the cork back and just let it go like this.
Woohoo!
Another thing about pouring wine, sparkling wine in a glass, preferably pour it on the side because it's a sparkling drink. If I pour it straight on, it's going to foam, and you may lose some of the bubbles.
Is there a particular glass that's used for sparkling wine as well? Like different wine, of course, are served in different glasses, right?
Yeah, so this is called a flute glass. A flute glass is made specially for sparkling wine. But that said, many winemakers will tell you that a white wine glass will do just as well. But the reason for a fruit glass is the surface area is much less, which is exposed to air. So the number of bubbles that will escape also will be less. So which is why the bubbles will be retained. Couple of things about sparkling wine drinking. Now you see people swirling the glass, Don't do that with sparkling wine. You lose your bubbles. And when you smell it, you may just get a sudden hit of carbon dioxide. Okay, ready to rock and roll? Cheers. Take a nice big sip, don't just gulp it down, wait for a while, let it go all around your mouth, and then swallow it. What do you have it with? What kind of food? Anything comes to mind? Okay.
Some spicy.
Spicy, yeah. Yeah.
Very nice touches and get the bit of the after.
Yeah? Okay, good. Thank you. What's your name? Amisha? Yeah. So you drink just the way it is? No food, with food or without food? Okay. Okay, great. I've designed the wine and made it with Indian food in mind, especially spicy food, greasy food. So that the whole idea behind food and wine pairing is that wine makes the food better, and